Desky down. If you're a photographer, editor, or content creator, your desk is more than just a place to put your laptop. It's where client galleries get edited, videos get cut, emails get sent, gear gets organized, and honestly, where a huge part of the creative process happens. So when I started rebuilding my office setup, I wanted something that looked clean on camera, gave me more room to work, and could actually handle the weight of a proper creator setup. That's where this desk from Desky comes in. This is my new L-shaped Desky desk setup. And in this video, I'm going to walk you through the full setup, the features that stood out to me, how it fits into my photography and editing workflow, and why this has become the centerpiece of my office. The first thing I noticed when setting this up was just how much the desk changes the look of the room. The L-shaped design makes the whole space feel more intentional, almost like a proper workstation rather than just a desk pushed up against a wall. For my office, I wanted something that could look good in videos, but also feel practical every day. This setup gives me a clean surface for filming desk content, enough room for editing, and enough space to keep my gear close without turning the whole desk into a mess. The matching accessories also help everything feel more complete. Having a monitor stand that matches the desk keeps the setup looking consistent, which is especially important when your workspace is also part of your content. One of my favorite parts of this desk is the integrated cable and data channel. If you ever built a creator desk setup, you know cable management can get out of control fast. Between monitors, chargers, camera batteries, hard drives, lights, speakers, and everything else, cables can completely ruin the look and functionality of a workspace. The integrated channel makes it much easier to route everything neatly underneath the desk so the top of the setup stays clean. For me, that's huge because I'm constantly filming in this space, and having cables hidden away makes the entire setup look way more polished on camera. It also makes the desk look more practical day to day because everything has a place instead of wires hanging everywhere. Another key feature that makes a lot of sense for this kind of setup is the ability to power up to 9 plugs in Canada and US. Now, my desk actually comes with 6. However, Desky allows you to purchase a desk with 9 plugs if you need it. For a photographer or editor, that matters a lot. On any given day, I might have my monitor, laptop, camera batteries, lights, audio gear, hard drives, phone, all needing power at the same time. Instead of having power bars and extension cables all over the place, this gives the setup a much cleaner and more organized way to handle everything. It's one of those features that might not sound exciting at first, but once you actually start using the desk every day, it makes a huge difference. Stability is one of the biggest things I cared about with this setup. A lot of creators have heavy gear on their desk. Again, monitors, speakers, cameras, and much more. And the last thing you want is a desk that feels shaky or unstable. This Desky desk feels extremely solid, even when it's raised to maximum height. That's especially important if you're someone who likes to switch between sitting and standing while editing or working. When I'm doing long editing sessions, being able to raise the desk and keep working comfortably is a massive plus. And even at the standing height, the desk still feels stable enough that I'm not worried about my monitor, gear, or anything else moving around. Like, take a look at this. I'm literally sitting on the desk and it's not wobbling at all. It's consistently lifting me up with no trouble, and with all my gear on the desk as well. This desk uses a powerful triple motor design, and in the Canada and the US, it supports up to 308.6 pounds. Now, I don't weigh that much, but just look how easy it lifts me up. So for my workflow, that's way more than enough. I've got my monitor, camera gears, chargers, different accessories that all live on my desk, and the movement still feels smooth and controlled. The triple motor system is one of those things that gives the desk a more premium feel because it doesn't feel like it's struggling when you adjust the height. Whether the desk is mostly empty or fully set up, the lift feels consistent. The height range is another big win here. I'm really tall, 6'3", and in Canada and the US, the desk adjusts from 23.6 inches to 49.2 inches, which gives a lot of flexibility depending on how you like to work. At the lower range, it's comfortable for sitting and editing. At the higher range, it works really well for standing work, reviewing footage, organizing gear, or even just using the desk as a surface for filming overhead shots and product content. The flexibility is something I really value because my office isn't just for computer work. It's also where I shoot content such as fragrances, prep gear, and planned projects. So having a desk that can adjust to different uses makes the setup way more versatile. One of the more modern features is Desky's in-house designed Bluetooth controller. This gives you app connectivity through the Desky app, along with voice control, RGB color settings, a sedentary alarm, and up to 6 memory presets. The memory presets are probably the feature I use the most. Instead of manually adjusting the desk every time, I can save my preferred sitting height and standing height and switch between them quickly. The alarm is also a nice reminder to actually move through the day, which is something I definitely need during a long editing session. And the app connectivity and voice control makes the whole setup feel a lot more modern and convenient. It's not just a basic up and down desk. Feels like a desk that is designed for how people actually work. The accessories also make a big difference in how the desk functions. The monitor stand helps elevate the setup visually and practically. It creates a better viewing height, adds some storage underneath, and ties the whole desk together because the finish matches the rest of the setup. For content creation, those little details matter because a cleaner workspace also means a cleaner frame while I'm filming. For my actual workflow, the L-shaped layout has been the biggest difference. The main section is my editing zone where I have my monitor, keyboard, mouse, and everything I need for client work. The side return gives me a second zone for gear, planning, charging batteries, laying out my products, or my camera equipment. That separation makes the setup feel way more organized. I don't have to constantly move things around just to make space when I'm in the middle of editing a wedding gallery, cutting a YouTube video, or prepping for a shoot. Everything has a proper place. It's the kind of upgrade that makes the whole office feel more efficient. Overall, this Desky desk has been a huge upgrade for my office. It gives me the space I need, the stability that I'm looking for, and a very clean aesthetic to my entire office. This is honestly what I needed for content creation, for editing, for my workflow in general. With the integrated cable and data channels, my cable management has never been cleaner. On top of that, it allows me to have so many outlet ports just to charge my devices and power the entire setup. This setup is literally powered by one cable. If you're a photographer, an editor, or someone who just needs enough space, then I would highly recommend the Desky L-Shape desk because honestly, it is definitely worth checking out. So if you are interested, I'll leave the Desky link in the description below for you to purchase your own and if you want to take a closer look. And if you enjoyed this setup video, definitely leave a like and subscribe. And if you want to see more videos like this, let me know in the comments below. I'll see you in the next one.